Honestly, have you ever seen top-tier Chinese manufacturing? Just for a Taiwanese private enterprise event, they use currency-making technology to create a multi-layer printed internal structure for helmets, Yimoi, which can even compete with flight helmets. No wonder there are global private enterprises like TSMC. It turns out Taiwan is truly a treasure island. Next, let's take a look at how top-level helmets are made. The white particles in front of you are plastic that can withstand high temperatures of 120 degrees. After being melted by the equipment, it turns into a gelatinous state. With the help of pressure, the helmet shell can be formed. Then take out the tools and knock off the shell. We support it with both hands as we move to the drilling station for precision finishing. The holes connect the nuts and are used to install adjustment straps, controlling helmet tightness. Now, we prepare for the appearance treatment. The worker grips the grinder with their right hand and polishes the edges to enhance surface gloss. We apply the base coat to improve top coat adhesion. Like car paint, a primer layer is essential. Many factories skip this step, even for a $9.99 helmet. Next, we pour silver eco-friendly paint into the mold. Once ready, we proceed to make the mink. Before printing, a thin film is placed in the middle. By pressing and pulling the parts together, the pattern prints out, but not in one go. The cost is not enough. Then pour the silver white environmentally friendly paint into the mold according to the proportion. When the preparation work is completed, the mink can be made next. Before printing, a thin film is placed in the middle. By pressing the two parts tightly together and pulling them forward, the pattern will be printed out. But the pattern doesn't form in one go. It often requires 3 times or even more. Now, let's talk about this process. The machine is equipped with micron-level templates. As the push rod covers the paint, the desired pattern will form on the surface of the paper. During this process, each sheet needs to be separated to allow for faster drying. Next, we put it in water to fully soak the surface, which helps to moisten the film and speeds up the release of the print, making the decal effect more stable. Both hands need to constantly adjust during the sticking process. This helps to squeeze out any excess air from the gaps until the decal is perfectly aligned. Only when there are no sharp edges will they take a cloth to wipe off the moisture from the shell. I have to say, the workers really put in a lot of effort when it comes to the helmets. Can you believe it? After wiping it down once, the workers start washing the shell again with soapy water. The reflective sheen looks even brighter than a mirror. Now, they can begin the next round of painting. This layer of paint is called gloss paint, and as it gradually solidifies, the print will be firmly adhered inside, becoming one with the paint. As the shell is formed, we start working on the details. First, we apply glue to the seams, and then we add the rubber strips. Press the bridge onto the glue, which allows the adhesive strip to wrap around the edges. Hold the hot glue gun tightly in your right hand and apply the glue evenly to the round holes. The worker is currently working on the ventilation system, placing a wire mesh over each round hole to prevent small stones from flying into the helmet's crevices. Wait for both sides to ventilate, then take the red buckle and press it into the round hole, tightening the screws on both sides with an electric wrench. As the small parts are completed, we start installing the larger inner components. The first to be installed is the polyester inner lining, which is made of a material similar to foam but is harder, primarily serving as a cushion inside the helmet. Then insert a piece of sponge and adjust it around. After matching, you can now nail the adjustment bag to both sides of the helmet. As for the rivets used for securing, they fundamentally prevent the adjustment straps from falling off. Next, we start installing the ear cushioning foam. Compared to the inner lining, this material is softer, mainly for comfort, since ears are softer than the head. As we install the inner protective net, we begin from one side and gradually press it outwards. It uses detachable buckles for reinforcement, making it easy to replace and clean even if it gets dirty later on. With the inner lining assembled, the TR foam is also placed on top. From the inner layer of the helmet, this is even more comfortable than the earlier pilot helmets. After the goggles are installed, they look more like a flight helmet. Then press hard on both sides to fix the goggles firmly on the helmet, and proceed to the next step of installing the helmet mask. There are 2 protruding dots on the top of the mask. When you align the 2 sides and bend them forward, they will fit together. Next, we will enter the final pre-existing test phase. To make the effect more realistic, the worker will put an iron block of the same weight into the helmet. Of course, this is simulated according to the size of an adult. Then the helmet will be turned upside down and aligned with the iron ball, and the safety belt will be tightly wrapped around it. Then you will see a test screen several meters high. As you can see, the helmet did not crack. After the first round is completed, the second round of testing will begin. The worker will first pull the impact size to 1 meter, and then turn on the switch to see the changes in front of you. The appearance shows no significant damage, showing the plastic has withstood such tests, which is better, the helmets made in Taiwan or those made in mainland China.